to this week's episode of Talks on the Hill. I'm your host, Kayla, and today we got a special guest.
Thank you for having me. It's fun to be here. How many times did you guys come here?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
How long you been coming here?
For like 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite teacher or counselor?
I gotta go Brandon.
Oh yeah, okay. Heck yeah.
Okay. So thank you for donating to us.
Absolutely.
And happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
My first question is what position you play and what do you enjoy about it?
Yeah, so I've played D-line now ever since I was in second grade. I played O-line all the way up through high school. College, I stuck with D-line. My favorite part about it is how you have to be passive up to the snap and you have to react post-snap. And it's a mental game of chess of what the offense is giving us and how we can react and, I guess, put ourselves in the best position for the post-snap on how to make a better play.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit about your journey to the NFL?
Yeah. So I went to a small high school. We had, I think, 100 some kids in my senior class. So it wasn't small, but it wasn't huge. I went to a Division II. I walked on there. I actually, no scouts, nobody wanted me. I didn't have any ratings coming out of high school for any sports. Walked on, and after about 4.5 years, I put on 80 pounds of weight in the weight room and working out. And after I was able to do that, I was able to get some looks at from the NFL, and that's when I got picked up by Baltimore in the 7th round.
Did you like Baltimore?
I did. That was a great stepping spot for me. The staff was great. The coaches were awesome. The area that was around the facility, I loved being out there. We actually stayed in an RV while we were out there, my wife and I. And, it was an awesome experience. I wasn't playing good enough at the time. Not until I came down to Miami, I was able to kind of find my way through the NFL and see what worked best for me as an athlete and how to shine the most on the field on Sundays.
So, what were some of the biggest challenges in your life? And how did you face them?
Yeah, so getting cut that second time was tough. I really felt like I was going to be out of the league. It's like my dreams were so close, and I was in the NFL, but I wasn't really playing. It was tough. And then once my agent called and says, "Hey, look, there's not really much noise. No one's really talking or asking questions about you. I don't know if you're going to be picked up anywhere." But I just have to go back on Baltimore's practice squad, which I was grateful for and fortunate for. But then Miami called us, say, "Hey, look, there's a flight at 8 o'clock tonight. You're now a Dolphin. We'll see you in a few hours." So I got on that flight, and I just said, "You know what? Let's put this in God's hands. It's His plan." And I just put my head down and went to work even more and tried to become an even better player and athlete on and off the field. And thankfully, He's blessed me to where it's worked out. I've been here for over 6 years now.
So how do you prepare for a big game? What's your routine?
Yeah, so we have a weekly routine. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays are practice, and we're watching tape on the opponent. Friday afternoon, I'm really kind of honing in on specific individual players and different schemes within that. And Friday night, kind of take a break, hopefully do dinner or something with my wife, and we can kind of take that moment to get a break. And then Saturday, it's game time, or it's game on, where I'm really watching the tape. I'm really diving into those last minute key details and different adjustments I can make. So on Sundays, it's me as I'm ready prepared for anything.
So what was a life lesson that you learned?
For me, it was to not stress about the little things and know that God has a plan. The biggest thing from when I was in Baltimore and I was bouncing practice squad, not practice squad, I might get a shot, I might not, and to not get frustrated and not get discouraged and keep working every day, no matter how tough it may or may not have been, and on how long it took. It took me 3 or 4 years till I finally got in the field, and to not get discouraged and to keep working every day and keep having a positive attitude and just believing that there's a greater plan besides mine. Yeah.
So what's your go-to meal?
Go-to meal?
Yeah.
It's going to sound really Midwest. I'm from Michigan. Steak and potatoes.
I like steak and potatoes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now, what's your favorite? Steak and potatoes?
Yeah, but I like chicken wings and fries.
See, that's a good one too. That's a nice light meal when I'm running around.
Yeah. What's your go-to song when you listen to before the game?
So the songs I listen to are going to kind of ramp up, get a little more intense when the game comes close to the game time. I do a lot of classic rock. AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, a little bit of heavier metal sometimes, like Metallica, Pantera, stuff like that, as the game gets closer.
Like, do you enjoy like being like on the Dolphins?
Absolutely, I love it here. The staff's great, the coaches are awesome. From top down ownership, management, everybody just does a top-notch job. Our training room, our equipment room, our kitchen staff, everybody does an amazing job. They're just so passionate about their jobs, and it makes it that much more meaningful on Sundays to be out there and playing the best of our abilities.
So what made you like choose like football?
So I was always a tall kid. I was always a energetic kid, so I always wanted to run around. Football was just a fun sport I loved to play as a kid, and it was a dream of mine to play one day, but I didn't know if I was going to have a shot from where my high school was, a small town, and I just didn't give up hope, and I said, hey, that's my dream, is make the league one day. Thankfully it all worked out.
1st and 10. They come by with Sieler, and he got him. Another big play, turned it in by Zach Sieler. Deflected, intercepted, Sieler. And tackled by Sherman.
Have had a lot of moving parts along that offensive line, which is one of the reasons they got off to a tough start.
Play action, and now Williams is wrapped up. Welcome back, Zach Sieler.
Now, he's a guy that they definitely have missed, and this is the type of disruption that he can create.
Mixon is out, 3rd and 3. Here they come up the middle with Campbell. He got him.
Oh, Sieler.
Sieler comes up the middle.
I tell you, the reigning AFC Defensive Player of the Week in Zach Sieler. We talked about him before the game, and what a disruptor he is in the middle of the defense.
Levis from the end zone, 4-man rush. Ball throws right into traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Sieler with a pick 6.
Like, what do you do like to get family time?
To get family time? So what I do is I make sure I work as hard as I can. From the moment I'm up, I take about a half hour to myself. I catch up on whatever I need to catch up on. And once I leave the house, it's all football. And once I'm leaving that facility, if I stay late, I stay late. When I head home, it's family time. And I make sure to separate those two things so that I mentally can be fully present with my family and then fully present with my football family each and every day.
So which of the players are your favorite?
Which players?
Yeah.
I love all our guys. We have such an amazing group of guys in the Dolphins this year. I'm really excited to see what we can do. I got some young guys that just came in this year, some rookies that have been awesome to work with them and grow with them, and I'm really excited to see what happens.
What did you do to celebrate your birthday yesterday?
We had a football game. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Do you plan on doing more charity work?
Yeah, we love to. So we do this backpack drive, and then we'll do a meal drive around Thanksgiving. And then around Christmas, we do a flight to the North Pole with some kids from the Joe DiMaggio Hospital. And we get them on a flight, and we do a flight to the North Pole and back, and then we do a big celebration with 11 guys right around Christmas time, and it's awesome. And then we do some stuff out in Missouri as well, where my wife's from, and some stuff in Michigan where I'm from, and do a lot of outdoor events and get kids outside. We've done stuff to the Everglades with kids from down here, and hopefully do some fishing events later this year.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, that was it for this week's episode of Talks on the Hill. I'm your host, Zach Sieler, and your special guest, Zach Sieler.